it going, Apocalyptic Hippie Gang? It's your girl Deja, the Apocalyptic Hippie, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, hi, how you doing? And if you're returning, hey, bitch.
Hello, I am Space Ghost. Welcome to my show.
Got home from work. I'm not feeling the greatest with this whole seasonal cold thing that's going on and floating around everywhere. And I feel like in order for me to get better, I need to look better. Like, I feel crusty. My beard is coming in. It's 5 o'clock shadowing right now, but it's still there nonetheless. I feel crusty. My whole body's hairy because it's cold outside and it's keeping me warm. Am I gonna shave it? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know yet. I just want to feel better. So I'm gonna hop in the shower behind me. Back there. I'm gonna hop into the shower and just get myself together. I'll have a list of all the products that I use. I think I'm gonna get out of the shower and do my skincare because I can't do it in there. Not the way that I really need to do it. I just want to feel better. I want to feel normal, and I do. And also I'm running off of 2 hours of sleep too, so that's not helping either. Not for how I'm feeling or with this cold that I have. I'm coming down from it, but it's okay. I'll see y'all in a little bit. Hey y'all, so I'm out the shower and I completely forgot that I was supposed to be showing y'all how I do my skincare. I was filming on Snapchat. If y'all not following me on Snapchat, y'all be missing out because I basically be doing all this type of stuff over there all the time. But I'm gonna do this for my YouTube girlies because I love y'all. I love y'all so much. But Snapchat is where it's at. I'll leave my name somewhere around me. Y'all go and find me, or I'll leave like my little QR snap code or whatever. Y'all go and follow me on Snap. That's where we really at. That's where we really at. I'm just gonna let y'all know what I did already. Excuse me. To pre-wash, I didn't even wet my face. I just did the Inky List Oat Cleanser Balm on my face, and I did that all over. It's like really, oh, I love it so much. It's like oil based. And then to shave, while it's still on, I shave my face, and that's when I use the Coochie shaving cream, and I just rub that in to like give it extra lubrication. That way it's not like that way the razor isn't just like killing my skin or want to give me a burn. And then to wash it off when I'm done shaving, I use the Cetaphil Daily Facial Cleanser. Normal to oily skin, deep cleanse and minimizes the appearance of pores without stripping skin. Has glycerin, vitamin B, and vitamin B3 and B5. I've been using this since I was like a teenager. That's how I got my skin clear. Yes, I'm shaving right now. I need to add some moisture back into it. If you didn't know, I am a PCOS girly. I do have PCOS, and it causes me to have facial hair. If you don't know what PCOS is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's a lot more common than you would think. I thought it wasn't until like I started finding more girlies here on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram that's dealing with it. And now that I know that I'm not alone, I'm not afraid to share their information. Like, I always shared like my facial hair situations, but I never put a name to it, I guess. It's kind of a new thing to admit to myself, because no one wants to have something wrong with them. But I don't see it as anything wrong. Like, I'm completely healthy. There's nothing wrong with me. At this point, it's weight loss and just growing facial hair. And I don't mind. Like, I've always been a hairy individual. Even since I was, like, preteen, I was always hairy. So when I got a beard and started growing out a beard, it wasn't anything surprising to me, because I was already, like, shaving a mustache and all that good stuff. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm just hairy, you know? But that's not the case. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna clean up with like a eyebrow razor. Get some more of the coochie shaving cream. I'm gonna put it on my mustache. Cause my lip ring, I need to get around it. And I need to get around my dermal as well. So I just use that. Instead of trying to do a razor, the razor never gets it. And I shave my whole face. Like, when I shave my beard, I shave my whole face. And that's why my makeup application is so bomb. And having a consistent skincare routine. Not changing up your products all the time. All that good stuff. Like, sticking to a product. And if it works, it works. Stick to it. Until, like, your skin starts becoming used to it. And in that case, that's when you can switch it up. That's when you can try something new. Of course. That's really the main key to skincare, is consistency with the products that is working for you. I think the only thing recently that I added to my skincare is a retinol serum by Inculus as well. Do I have it out? Yeah. This one. It's the retinol serum by Inculus. It's a treater. And you just rub it all over the place on your face. Don't do it on freshly shaved skin. I'll show y'all what I use for that. These hairs are very stubborn. These little chin hairs, bro, give me a little goatee. Irritating. I need to get up in this mirror real quick so I can see around my dermal. Oh, it's so much smoother. And then just get all the little extra hairs. Make sure you don't cut your actual hair. I did my brows already, so I'm not worried about that. I did my brows the other day. When I shave for PCOS, or for my facial hair, for my beard, I really like to take my time and, well, sometimes I rush through it if I just need a little touch-up, but, and that's what this is. It's all a touch-up, because, like I said, I was just having a 5 o'clock shadow, but I like to take my time, because some of these hairs be stubborn as fuck. I cut myself. No. It's so crazy how much facial hair we have. I know it's like, it's normal, but it's just crazy, little tiny hairs. I'm going to be installing a wig too. I don't know if I'm doing that tonight or if I should do it tomorrow. Either way, I'm going to take y'all along with me. So don't worry. You're going to get the wig installed in this video as well. I'm not going to make y'all wait for that. But I just don't know if I want to do it tonight because I'm tired, y'all. I got 2 hours of sleep today. Or last night. And then had to wake up for 6 to go to work. To be there for 7. Like, who do I think I am? Who do I think I am? Well, girl, you have responsibilities. I'm gonna stop messing with stuff down here. Oh, get around this one. Yeah, get that off. This is the main part. It's like, I'd hate when it gets dark right here. If it gets dark down here, I don't really care. But like when it just starts migrating on my face, drives me nuts. I know I still look cute, but it's like, come on. Just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Please. Also, if you're going to be shaving your face, use a clean razor. Both. Use clean razors. I change these at least after 3 shaves. I try to. Sometimes I forget. but the goal is to change it after every 3 shaves. Don't keep it in the shower because it's gonna it has the potential of harboring bacteria and rusting, even though they might say, oh, this is a rustless razor. No. Dry it off and store it somewhere dry, and then go from there. Don't need no kind of crusties, especially with being sick. Just be having crusties everywhere. Crusties be showing up out of nowhere, bro. Like, what? And use a clean towel. And now I'm gonna do my final cleanse. I've noticed that I clean my body at least 2 to 3 times. Is it OCD? Maybe. I don't know. But it's like a pre-wash. I missed the spot. It's like a pre-wash just to get the gunk and grime and buildup off. And then a final wash to like really get it off. And right in this is my travel spot. So I'll be gentle in that area. Some people say go against the grain, some people say don't. I go against it and I try to avoid ingrowns. That's when a tweezer comes in play, but I don't have any ingrowns. I just have discoloration. So it's okay. I use hot water. I know some people say don't use hot water, but listen to your skin. You know how your skin functions. And you know how your products work on you. So, you do these same steps, but with your own products if you want. You can use cold water if you want. If cold water works best on your skin, then use cold water. I'm just showing y'all what I do for my skin. Okay, now that the shaving is done and it's looking how I need it to be looking. The only downer about it is that it's gonna be back to how it was before in like 2 days. So the best way that I can prevent that from happening is using like a bump stopper. This one's from Kaleidoscope Men Care, and I've been using this. Any bump stopper from the men's collection for like sensitive skin, that's what I use to prevent these ingrowns. Like up here is fine. It's just in this little crease that it's like bad. So I just use this. It has a little ball roller on there and it's great. So I just do that on the areas where I shave, and in this case, basically my whole face. And it just soothes the skin in the best way possible. I don't even know how to explain it. Like, my skin starts to calm down. It stops getting irritated. So yeah, we do that. We do that around here. And then we let that dry, completely air dry. It's like it turns into like a little sealant on the skin. And we just let it dry. And we jam out to music. Like, it does take a while though. I need a fan. Okay, so now that we're partially dry, it still has a few more wet spots. We're gonna move on to the under eyes. The under eyes is my big concern right now. And for under eyes, I use the CosRX, the Advanced Nail Peptide Eye Cream. I've been using this low-key religiously for like almost 2 years now. And it does what it does when you like also include sleep. But this is the texture. I hope y'all can see that. It's so slimy and I love it. And then I put it on with my fingers. And then just to get some cooling sensation, I got this ball roller. It's called RT205. It came in these Real Techniques little situation. It has prep under eye reliever, dry facial, and a lip exfoliator. And I got it from Ross for $4.99. And it's nice. I'm going to definitely use this lip exfoliator too. Because I don't know if y'all could tell, my lips are so dry. That sat for a little bit. And like this ball is immediately freezing underneath the eye. I don't know the technology. I don't put it in the refrigerator. Maybe I should put it in my skincare refrigerator. Because, baby, like look at that. I don't know about y'all, but I can low-key see the difference. This side is brighter than this side. Just because this peptide and this eye roller alone does the damn thing. I don't know if y'all can tell. Maybe it's a placebo. I don't know. I just rub it in, child. With a light hand. I know it looked like I'm going ham, but light pressure. Okay, now that we're done with the under eyes, we're going to the rest of the face. Should I exfoliate before I do the rest of my face? I think I'm going to exfoliate my lips. And this thing is hard, dog. Like she hard. And I'm going to use coconut oil for my exfoliant. This is by Nutiva coconut oil. Virgin, organic. The best of the best for the best of the best. Scrub my lips. My lips about to be real pink, so. It's that bottom lip, child. Then I'm gonna grab my towel again and just wipe it off. Okay. Now, we can finally move on to skin, the rest of my face. I have the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence by CosRx as well. And then as a moisturizer, I have the Boyoma. Don't even ask me to try to say this. But it's the moisturizing gel cream. It has tricinamide complex green tea. It boosts the barrier skin. Boosted barrier, better skin type, you know? So, I take the snail. I do 3 pumps of that. And then I mix these together. Then I put the Boyama. And I do 2 of those. Yeah, 2 is fine. And then we press first. Or I press first. You can do what you want. But I press it in. Just a little bit. Go down your décolletage if you want to go down your décolletage. And I just use the heat from my hands to help melt it into my skin. I don't know, it just feels so hydrating, like. And if you want, at this point, while your face is like slammed up from the snails, you can use your gua sha. If you have a gua sha, and do that. I just use my hands because you can actually feel like your lymph nodes and your bone structure with your hands. Ooh, I can't go too high with my ear, but like carve out your face, bitch. Like carve out your face. Oh, I feel it draining right now. And if you don't know any like patterns to do on your face, there's a lot online, but you always want to work from the center out. Work from the center out. Work from the center out. You can just use your fingertips. Like, you don't have to use your knuckles like me. I don't know. I've been doing this for a while, but I'm just draining. Drain. Ugh. Go up to the back of your ear. And then go down. Excuse me. Back of the ear. like right where your jaw and your ear connect. Put a little pressure and then go down. Same thing for under the chin. Ooh. My lymph nodes feel good though. They're not swollen. So that's nice. And then just drain. Is that a gray hair? Hello? Hello? Shut the fuck up. Or is it an orca hair? Oh, it's an orca hair. I was low-key excited. This is what the skin is giving. If I want to do an extra oomph, which I think I kind of want to do. Where is it? I might do some hyaluronic acid. I know I shaved my face. That's why I'm not going to do too much. But just a little bit. Little bit. Chin. Yeah. And it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Look at that. I feel so supple. That's my skincare routine for like prepping. That's literally what I do. Like what y'all just saw, like the whole shaving and everything that I did to my skin and like the massaging, even the slapping sometimes it like activates like elasticity or whatever. Maybe it's just me, but yeah, this is what I do before I even do my makeup. I will do more of like a toner before I shave to just cleanse my skin, wash it again, shave it, and then do all these extra steps before I even do my makeup. That's what gives you that's what gives me that solid base when I do my makeup, is doing like hella skincare and drinking a lot of water. Drinking a lot of water will also help your skin look flawless. So do with that information that you will. But I highly suggest it. If you know you're about to be beating your face and you want it to look good, drink water and have a day of just like self-care on your skin. But yes, I'm gonna eat real quick and I'll be right back. And we'll see if I'm gonna do this wig or not, because that means I gotta braid this down. I'll see y'all in the next clip when it's time to get this head together. Ciao. If y'all made it this far into this video, thank you. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This is going to be our wig that we're going to be installing today. She's a 360 Synthetica from TikTok. I'll leave the details down below for you. This is the products that we're going to use to lay our hair down and to protect our edges. Yes, you saw that right. That is the protective shield that we usually use for quick weaves. We're going to use that to protect our edges with this install, because I'm tired of not having edges. We're going to make sure that we blow dry it all flat, especially that even gel. We're going to make sure that layer is dry first. That's basically going to be our first layer of protection to make sure everything is flat. And then after that, we're going to use that protective shield, doing the same thing that we did with the even, but we're going to use a brush this time to make sure we coat every strand of hair. We don't want to have no hair left unprotected, because this year we protecting our edges this year. We're not playing these games. And we're just going to take our time, make sure we get every strand that we know that lace glue, whatever lace glue that we use, it's going to be protected. Like our hair is going to be protected. And I did about 2-3 layers on this. You could do as many layers as you want, but it usually goes less is more. But sometimes more is more. So use that with your own discernment with that. I did at least 2 layers, drying in between, using my fingers, using brushes, using everything. As you saw, I'm turning that brush to the side like that to make sure it gets every strand in the front.
We're not playing games with our edges, y'all. We're not playing. Make sure you blow dry. That is very important in between each layer. I know I said that once. Make sure you stay hydrated as well. That's important as well. What else we about to do? We're going to put this ball cap on. I got a pack of basically these stocking caps from off Amazon for like $10. I'll make sure I leave that link down below as well. I'm working on getting us an Amazon storefront, guys, so that way y'all have all the products that I use specifically if y'all are interested. Not her making that face, girl. But yes, I'll make sure I have a link to that pack. I think it came in like 24 in a pack. They come in handy. That way you ain't got to keep constantly buying these things. But I'm pretty sure a majority of us know how to do a ball cap method. Put that on, cut the little ear tabs out. That way your wig cap can be as flat as possible on your head without any lifting. And then we're going to use the even lace glue with popsicle sticks. This is just, you need a small amount. You don't need a lot to put your cap down. This is the only way that I put my wig caps on. That way they don't start rolling up. Using the hairspray doesn't work that well for me anymore. So putting a little lace glue on the edges does just fine. A little thin line. As you can see, start with little dots. You can make little thin dots. It's not that much. And then you're just going to blend it out into that thin line. And you're going to wait until that goes clear. You don't need a lot, okay? You don't need a lot. Trick with this is to really take your time and really blend it out. I know I extended or left this regular speed so y'all can really see. You want to get this layer as thin as possible. Like, this is something that's going to hold your ball cap down in place for like your whole, like, my ball cap stays on after I even take the wig off. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, make sure you put real thin and take your time on blending this out. You want this to be thin. Now we're going to end up cutting this off. I know y'all see a lot of people, they cut through the band. We're not doing that because that's going to be extra security for our wig cap. So we're just going to do what we just said. I don't know how to explain that in words. That's why we're doing this voiceover. But this helps with extra security of your cap staying on your head because I'm not gluing down the back. It's just the front. And it gives that extra oomph to like really secure that wig cap. Yes, you saw it. You saw it. Now we're going to use the Fit Me pressed powder and a kabuki brush to put like our foundation on there. Granted, I already put it on the wig itself, but this is just on our cap. Granted, the cap is very thin, and I know this shade is too light for me right now. So make sure you grab the right shade that's going to match your scalp. I know some people say you use a lighter shade for your scalp because that's true, especially if you already have hair. Your scalp isn't the same color as your face skin or your body or your skin on your body. It's lighter because it doesn't get that much sunlight. So this could work, this couldn't work. Like I said, I'm going to mix colors. The cap has one color, the wig has a different color. This is what the lace of this. Yes, she's a 24-inch 360 synthetic wig, 13x4 lace. She has 3 combs and the adjustable strap, like glueless strap in the back as well. This wig can be a glueless installation, but I did want to glue it down because I don't know, I like to test the durability of wigs by glue down. And plus, I don't trust the glueless on myself. I like to just wear it. I don't know, it's a security thing for me. So let's get this glued down. I did 3 layers of glue, of the even lace glue. This is the active lace glue as well. I did 3 layers of that, and I did 3 thin layers, again using the popsicle stick, and smoothing that out as thin as possible. Sometimes less is more in this with each layer, so I highly suggest that 3 layers, letting it dry in between until it's clear, and adding another layer. And then we're going to start putting that lace on. And when I tell you I was scared, child, because I got these locks on my head now, and my head a little bit bigger than normal installing these wigs. And I always did a test beforehand, but still I was struggling just a little bit. So I'm thinking I might have to start getting a bigger cap on my wigs now, because I don't have a regular size 22 inch to a 22.5 inch head no more due to these locks. I'm not complaining, but I'm complaining. But we're gonna melt that edge, the wig down with our edge wrap. Give for a good 10 minutes. I also ended up gluing down the back after the front was finished melting. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. My hair was too big. It ended up lifting. This was my first time installing the 360 anyway, but definitely something I want to try again in the future. It looked like something right now, but child, I glued down my kitchen. It was real bad. It was real bad. So don't pay no attention to that back install. All we're going to do is pay attention to this frontal, because that's all that's really going to matter. I really wanted the 360 so I can end up putting it in a ponytail, but it didn't work out. So now we're going to use that same kabuki brush and Fit Me pressed powder and dab that onto the lace a little bit, and then we're going to cut it off. We use a little eyebrow brush or the eyebrow razor to cut off the lace. And don't worry about all that white cast that you see right there. You know your girl's going to end up finessing that a little bit better. So we're just going to cut this lace off. Take your time. If you want to customize it to your hairline, you could definitely do that. I'm using the rat tail of my edge brush to get that extra glue off. Like I said, don't worry about it. We're going to finesse that. I end up using the razor to try to trim down some of the lace that was connected to that glue. It was a whole process. But we're going to continue to cut that off and really pay close attention to how the hairline is laying. And she's looking good. I cut some of the hair off. We're going to use the Eben Lace Melting Spray Sports Edition. Y'all, Eben been coming out with some gems. Not going to even lie. Like, this spray, if I didn't glue this wig down, I definitely could have used that lace melting spray to just install that wig as a glueless. And look at that. It's just straight up disappeared. What lace? Beach. What lace? That right side for us, that was my trouble side where we saw that glue struggling. But that lace melted it. We're going to use our 24-hour max hold. Ooh. You know what it is. You know what it is, beach. But we're going to use that 24-hour edge hold to slick down our part, because we're gonna do a little hot comb action. Make sure your parts are clean if you want to have a middle part. Get your parting together right now as we're getting this lace melted down. You know, let's get that melted. Take our hot comb and flat that tang out. You know. If y'all tired of me talking, just say something. But I like talking to y'all. We're gonna get these hairs in order. I'm gonna brush out the hair. I'm gonna show y'all how long it comes down on me. I have a pretty short torso, so keep that in mind, with big breasts. So, and that's a 24-inch, and it's synthetic. Like, look how realistic that is. I'm running my fingers through it. It did tangle a little bit during the install that I had it on, but other than that, like, she was bomb. Felt like natural, like, kinky hair. And look at that lace. Like, what lace, babe? What lace, babe? I could literally gone without putting baby hairs on this wig, but I've become victim of needing to have baby hairs because I don't trust myself when it comes to installing wigs. But this footage is proving me wrong. Like, I did not need baby hairs. If anything, I could have plucked it a little bit better, so I could go without baby hairs. But, you know, girl gotta do baby hairs because she's not that confident in her wig install skills just yet. But this video, I don't know about y'all, but for me, it's kind of proving me wrong. But we're gonna do our baby hairs. Everybody has their own preference when it comes to their baby hairs, so do what you want to do. I don't know how to do baby hairs, y'all. I just know how to do my natural baby hairs, and that's it. Wig baby hairs is foreign. That's a foreign technology to me. We're gonna use that Eben lace melting spray again after we separated our edges to continue to have that melting effect. Now that we created like basically a new hairline by taking out the baby hairs, and we're gonna melt that beach down too. What we doing now? We're gonna cut them baby hairs, cut our sideburn hairs, get everything to the length that we want. And I kind of just freehand this. I like to have those hairs look natural. We're going to use the Good Apple foundation, and we're going to use that to kind of like melt in the lace. What color is that? Tan. Blend it out on our hand, that way get rid of the excess, and we're going to put that on our part. Blend it in with our fingers. Ooh, not we fade it, girl, child. We're gonna put that on our lace. Blend that in, give it a natural look. Yes. Oh my God. We're gonna use some jam to do our baby hairs. And I know I shouldn't have used this now because it's a synthetic wig and it doesn't react the same way to synthetic hair as it would on natural hair, but I did end up curling them, the edges, that way they can fit the way I want them to. But like I said, I should have used hairspray and then combed them out a little bit more, but the jam did exactly what it needed to do in that moment. I did go back and kind of try to finesse it a little bit more after I finished filming because I wasn't happy with it. See how I'm constantly trying to finagle with it and try to get it to lay the way I want to? I should have just used hairspray. That way I didn't have to fight with this the way I was. But then again, I don't know how to do edges. Not on a wig. I don't know how to do the edges. I just like my edges to look like they natural, like I just woke up and they just naturally stayed that way. But that's just me. Look, what am I trying to do? Look like Clark Kent with that. Girl. It's okay though. It's okay. We gonna figure it out. If y'all have any suggestions on how to do baby hairs, let me know because I don't get it. Look, it can't, like, it's cute, but it's too long. It was way too long. I think I did end up cutting the one in the middle. Like, I see the vision. I see the vision. Deja, I see the vision, girl. But it's like, I don't know the art. If y'all want to teach me the art of it, just let your girl know. But pretty much, this is it, y'all. This is it. We're going to see some glamour shots in a little bit. Like, look. Ah, look at that. I'm going to let y'all enjoy. Bye.